Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kome Olori, founder of She Dares to Succeed. And you're watching She Dares TV, the place for you if you're looking to quit the 9 to 5 and start a profitable business of your own. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the ways you can get money to start your own new business, especially if you're on a budget or you're a bit cash strapped. But first of all, let me go and get myself a cup of tea because your girl is feeling parched. So one of the popular questions that people ask me as a business strategist is, Kome, how do I get the money to even start my business if I'm very, very broke or I don't even have any money at all to get started? And so today I thought I would answer that question and let's break it down without too much complications or without too many terms so that you can understand exactly where I'm coming from and how to get the money to start your business. Number one way to fund your business is obviously the simplest way ever, and that is your savings. Money that you have put aside in a bank account somewhere, or maybe under your bed to help you start this business. And of course, you don't have to take permission from anybody because this money already belongs to you. It could be that you've been setting the money aside for something else, and this is the opportunity for you to take that money and turn it into something else that would bring you even more money. So instead of seeing it as an expense, you see it as an investment into your future. So your savings are number one way to fund a brand new business. Number two is to work a little bit longer in your day-to-day job, your 9 to 5 job, if you have one, and use the money from there to fund your business. So this time it's not really savings, it's working towards a target. I do understand that not everybody has a job already. And so that's where it starts to get a bit tricky about how you're going to fund your business. My number three method is to flip a few items that you already own. I cannot get over the fact that I see ladies on a daily basis who want to start businesses. They carry around designer bags, designer shoes, they wear all these big labels, and they still come and tell me, I don't have money to start a business. The truth is, you have to be ready to give something to get what you want in life. And if all you've got are designer items, I would suggest that you flip a few items. A few Gucci bags or a few Gucci shoes are going to get you faster to where you need to go so that you can start to build that wealth and that financial freedom that you need. Why are you holding on to items, luxurious items that could potentially be the money that you need to go ahead? Okay, so number three is flip a few items. You don't need a designer bag if you are broke. Okay, but there are a few websites in the West, at least I'm talking from London, and there are a few websites that can help you do it quicker. So even if you're not using marketplaces, you could do it on all these luxury sites that specialize in selling luxury products. You could also use websites like Gumtree where people are looking for things to get. Facebook Marketplace is a fantastic place if you're not doing it for business and you just want to get rid of a few personal items. And so it gives that personal touch where people feel like they know you and they can see that you're authentic without you looking too cheap. The next item is to find friends and family who are willing to invest in your business. I started my first business at 21 and I did not have a dime to my name. Like, guys, I was broke, and even my broke was broke. And I say it a lot and I tell that story so many times simply because I did not allow not having money of my own to stop me. And so I use it to encourage other people. What I did have was a family who were supportive of me. And so I took my business idea to them and they agreed to fund that business with my own pocket money. So it was very simple. It was a give and take. I had pocket money that was coming to me, stipend that my parents gave me every month. And I said, well, hold that stipend and use it to get the goods that I'm going to sell. And that was my way of funding my business. However, even if you don't have a stipend coming, you could ask your friends and family to invest in this business. Trust me, they are the people who have the means to support you because they love you. Sometimes it's not because they believe in your business. It's just simply because they want to see you succeed. What kills me is when I see people asking for their friends and family to invest in their business and they're not willing to give anything in return. That is a no. So while you're approaching your friends and family to invest in your business, I suggest that you have something to give them in return. So it's either you're going to give them share of profit, you're going to give them a part of the business, a percentage of the business. So it would be something like invest £1,000 in my new business and I would give you 5% of my company, or I would give you 1% of my company, depending on how much you valued your business and how much you think you're potentially going to earn from this business. Please do not approach your friends and family asking for free money, because it just reeks of opportunism. So number 5 is for you to find a business partner. I know that a lot of people are not open to business partners because they think that complications will come up in the relationship. Maybe they will fall out, maybe they won't get along, and then the business will suffer. So while all of these are good reasons not to get a business partner, the possibility and the positive parts of getting a business partner far outweigh the negatives, in my opinion. So a business partner would not only share the financial responsibility, but also share the day-to-day risk of running this business. So you're going into this business with somebody who has your back, who also wants the business to succeed. And so two of you are going to be a force to reckon with. So that's why they say two heads are better than one, right? So two heads running this business. Whereas if it was just you by yourself, you would have to do everything by yourself. But now you have somebody who you can bounce ideas off of. The person is bringing funds into the business, and both of you will rub minds into moving your business forward. Only advice I would give is, while you're looking for a business partner, find somebody who you jive with, somebody who has the same dream as you, the same ambition, the same direction as you. It's very often that you find people get their business partners out of their family or a close friend. So you'll hear people say, my best friend and I, we were bored, and so we started the business together. Now, those are the kind of relationships that fail, because not many people can do business together, even though they are friends. The number 6 is for you to bootstrap it. That is my favorite method of starting a business, is to, yes, you can ask your friends or your family to invest. Yes, you can get a business partner. But one problem I see a lot of young entrepreneurs making, is thinking too big. They want to explode the business in the first day, even before they have launched this business. So what I advise for you is to start your business in the simplest and the smallest way expression of that business. If you want to start a fashion business, instead of going and creating an entire clothing line of about 100 pieces, why not start by creating one item, one piece of clothing in this line that you can potentially show to your customers, you can show to your investors, you can show to your friends and family, and say, this is the dream that I have for this clothing line. Okay, so you could start with 1 or 2 pieces, which I would call the simplest version of your business. Launch that first and use that to learn about your business, use that to gain momentum in your business, use that to actually understand the business of your business before you start to get the wild ideas of creating 100 pieces. And that goes for every single business. So whatever business you're in, I would say bootstrap it, which is my favorite method, because while you are bootstrapped, you haven't invested so much money in it that if something went wrong, you would be very, very upset, or you would be having a hypertension or a heart breakdown or something like that. Start with something small. I would say usually between £100 and £500 is a good amount to start a business with, and so that you can try the business, understand the business, and then look for more money. But sometimes I've seen people who want to start businesses and they're looking for £25,000 to start a very simple business that you could start with £500 and still make a good profit, and then scale up from there. Number 7 is for you to rent yourself out. What do I mean by rent yourself out? There are a few websites like TaskRabbit where you can to carry out everyday tasks for people and get paid from doing that. You could do so many things on TaskRabbit to raise a few hundreds of pounds that can help you, Rent yourself out can also be in terms of everybody has skills, and you could potentially teach people your skills in exchange for money. So for example, I'm an so for example, I sell on Amazon, and what I would do if I was going to rent out myself or charge for my skills would be to teach people how to sell on Amazon, which I already do. I have a course that teaches people how to sell on Amazon. And so that is a good source of income for me because I can take the funds from that and then reinvest that money in my own business. So if you have a skill, instead of dilly-dallying and delaying yourself about your business, what you could do is take the money from renting yourself out, from teaching your skill to other people, and then invest in your business. And the reason why I did not say, start a product-based business or any other kind of business, instead I'm suggesting that you teach people, is that skills are worth far more than single products or single units of products. So say for example that you're a great photographer and I'm looking to learn photography or how to up the quality of my videos. So if you were great at video editing or videography, I would be willing to pay such a person. For example, I would be willing to pay somebody about £200 to teach me how to create the best videos that I could possibly get. So I wouldn't pay somebody £200 for a single product, especially if I don't have the money. So that is why I say rent yourself out, teach someone skills, tutor somebody, and then use that money and reinvest in your business. The next item I would suggest is to crowdfund the money that you need for your business. This means that you're now going outside your friends and your family to friends of friends and family of family. Do you understand what I mean? And so you would create a prototype of your business or a prototype of your product. You will create a video around this business, create a video around your product. How does it work? What does it do? What are the benefits of what it does? How does it help everyday people? What are the possibilities that come up from this business in terms of earnings and profits? And how far can this business grow? Package this information, create a page on one of these crowdfunding pages. So for example, you could do all these pages that Fund Me is an example, Python is an example, or you could go to bigger platforms. Also raise funds by using like big businesses like Crowdcube, which is one of my favorites in the UK because I always go to their websites to see the latest pitches that I could invest in and things like that. So that is the place for you if you're looking for money upwards of like 100,000 for you to be able to appeal to a bigger audience that could then invest in your business. However, I don't advise this too often because I feel that every business can be bootstrapped, and that is my favorite method. Now that I've given you all the ways that I think you could get money to start your new business, so that is all I have for this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you liked and enjoyed the video. I'm going to be bringing you more content like this, teaching you how to launch your business, how to grow your business, and I hope to see you in my next video.